welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book review on The Inheritance Games by Lynn Barnes. So hopefully today's video can give you guys some insight on just the general plot, if it's good, if it's worth the read. This will include spoilers and non-spoilers, obviously starting off with non-spoilers. But the story follows Avery Grahams, who's a high schooler, and she's living a very difficult life. She doesn't have contact with her father. Her mother died. So her guardian is her half-sister. So she decides to end up living in her car when her half-sister's ex-boyfriend decides to move in with them. If you read the story, you'll know why. She's more of like the wallpaper. She doesn't try to be invisible, she just is. Then one day when she's at school, she's called into the office and this guy, I think it was Nash, he tells her, you know, you need to fly out to Texas to come to the reading of this will because apparently you're inheriting something. And she's never met this guy before. She hasn't met this family before. They're like the grandchildren of the richest guy in America or the richest guy in the world. While she's at the house, she's uncovering secrets, solving mysteries as to how did she get this inheritance? What does she have anything to do with this family? Is it, if there is any connection at all? So non-spoiler part. My overall thoughts of the book, it was really good, I have to say. From personal experience, book talk books haven't always lived up to the expectations that I thought they would. Some books have, definitely, but others not so much. So I was kind of weary reading this book as to whether or not I would enjoy it, and I'm really glad I read it because it was really good. The characters are so easy to love, and it's a trilogy. So go ahead and read the second and third books. I haven't read the second book yet. These are my opinions only based off of this book, so not the rest of the trilogy. Stars, out of stars, I'd give it 4.5 stars because it was really good. Now to the spoiler reviews. I want to know, are you guys team Grayson or team Jameson? I personally am team Jameson. I didn't like a specific character because they're more of a pick-me boy. That was Grayson. I remember there was a specific part in the book where he's telling Avery to be very careful with the family. They mess things up, you know, things like that. But it says, looks down, in quotations, says, from me. Like, shut up. I personally couldn't stand him. Jameson, on the other hand, he had a brain. This is just my personal opinion. I also think he would have been like one of the more attractive siblings. It's Ramadan. I can't go into too much detail. Moving on, Nash, he was all right. As for Grayson, I said Grayson's more the pick-me boy. Jameson, I'm fine with. Xander is my favorite. Alexander is my favorite Hawthorne brother. I love his thing with scones. Theories, things that I knew. Chapter 1, page 1 is when Harry is introduced to us in the book. Chekhov's gun. That's what it's called. That, Chekhov's gun, which states that if you hang like a pistol up on the wall in Act 1, it better go off in Act 2. And I think that's really important because Harry was mentioned chapter 1, page 1. I thought, okay, maybe he might have some importance, but I wasn't entirely sure. Then I knew he had some importance when he was mentioned a second time. So naturally, when he was mentioned at the ending of the book that Harry was actually Tobias Hawthorne II, I was like, I knew it. A possible theory is that I think Tobias Hawthorne II might have known Avery's mom, or I know he's connected in some other way, I just don't know what. Sky and Drake, I would never have expected Sky to have gone behind Avery's back like that. I think Sky might know something about Tobias Hawthorne II and his connection to Avery Grahams, and whatever way that connection may be. Like, she knows something deeper, why else would she shoot at her? But if she doesn't care that much about how much she inherits, why make a big deal out of it? So I think there's something definitely deeper, jealousy, reputation, family reputation that might be at risk because of Avery Grahams, or other secrets that need to be uncovered. Those are just possible theories. So overall, would I recommend this book? 100%. And I think if you enjoy mystery or something exciting to keep you on your toes, definitely go read The Inheritance Games. It was so good. I don't think you would regret it. With all that said, yeah. Leave your opinions in the comments. Let's keep this going. What did you guys think of it? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it lived up to the hype? Did you think it didn't? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!